Greetings, my V family all over the world. Welcome to, I think I'm 1 minute early actually. Yeah, it's 7:59. Okay, so guys, welcome to once again Instagram Live with your chief and this special Instagram Lives that happen on Sunday, 8 p.m. Hong Kong Standard Time, where you are in bed with your chief. All right, as romantic as that sounds, I just chill out in bed, air conditioning on, lighting pretty okay. All right, on my iPhone SE and doing Instagram Live. And many of you don't know, I started Instagram Live as an experiment, okay, during the lockdown when we were all locked down and we were basically not capable of going out or not allowed to go out. So we're at home, and the V started very fast to adapt, adjust, accommodate, do a lot of events online with some of the best speakers, the V partners, the AVPs, the V councils, fantastic sessions that are done on Zoom. And then one day I decided, hey, listen, I'm locked down at home. Why don't I try to do this thing called Instagram Live? Now, I have a confession to make to all of you beautiful, beautiful people around the world, my amazing downlines, is that I'm not very tech savvy. I'm not very social media expert like. But then somebody told me that you could do a live broadcast. Claire from the V, who looks after all our social media strategies. And then she said, Chief, why don't you go live? And I went live one time, okay? And after that live session, which I had a lot of fun because it's so relaxing, and basically, as usual, I say whatever I want. And AVP Kalai wrote to me and said, Chief, it was a fantastic session. Okay, can you do it again next week? And then the week after, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after, and here we are. The new commitment of my life towards all of you, the warriors of Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran around the world. Every Sunday, I get online at 8 p.m. wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, and I actually love it. And guys, thank you for logging on. I know that Sunday you have trainings. I know that Sunday you have a lot of things happening in your network and potentially with your family. And I decided to also put up the video on the grid on Instagram, my Instagram, the V Chief, so that you can actually watch it for the rest of the week until next Sunday and forever in eternity. All right, it will be there on Instagram as long as Instagram is around. And I've been very, very busy, spending a lot of time planning the finer details of VCon with the amazing warriors of the V corporate family, with number one, number two, the coin service. And on Friday, had some time to sit down with Dato Sri Vijay, our great, unbelievable upline, to plan what he wants to talk about, what the messaging is of VCon. And now, my strong reminder to all of you, no matter where you are, whatever you are doing, make sure you register and get your VCon pass, which you can buy on qnet.net as an RSP product, which fulfills your RSP requirement and gets you a pass for 3 days, 6, 7, 8 September, which is starting next Sunday. All right. Oh, that's an interesting question. What do I do? Next Sunday, 8 p.m. will be Instagram Live, but it's also day one of VCon. We will figure something out. Okay? And so VCon is on track. And guys, I always advise you, especially all of you on this Instagram Live today, most of you are new, just signed up, saw the 8 basic building blocks, so welcome video, saw this gorgeous Malaysian and said, I want to check out what he says on Instagram Live. Please build a proper environment for you to watch VCon. Just don't sit down in a chair with your mobile phone like this and watching it. You know you have something called a smart TV. A smart TV is a TV that connects to the internet and allows you to stream whatever on the internet on your TV. If you don't have a smart TV, the opposite of a smart TV would be a stupid TV. all right, one of the old TVs, then you got a few days or 1 week to buy a smart TV, whether LG, Samsung, some of the best smart TVs where you can log on and watch VCon on a smart TV, on a bigger screen, whether 40, 60, 80-inch TV, so that you really experience VCon on a smart TV. So get a smart TV, connect, figure out, right? Google how to stream videos on the internet onto my smart TV. Okay, they have a browser. You can do everything on your smart TV so that you have the best of the best experience of VCon Connect, which is happening 6, 7, 8 September. All right, guys, on this Instagram live, okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for the hearts on the right side of my screen. I'm sure all of you are there. I'm sure JR Maya is there. Some of the AVPs, V partners, V councils. All right, welcome to week 36. This is how we show 6 in Malaysia. 36. All right, so we are coming to the end of the month of August. 30th today, all right? Tomorrow is Independence Day Malaysia. So to all the Malaysians, Selamat Hari Merdeka, or Happy Independence Day. All right, I got flags outside my house proudly to celebrate tomorrow. And to all of you, okay, week 36 is important. It's the second week of your rank advancement month. All right, maintain momentum. Week 35 may have been good, okay, or bad for you. It's okay. You can recover in week 36. Remember, momentum requires power of association. Keep your network online or physically, all right, in a certain level of engagement with the right power of association. All right, make sure your training systems online are happening or physically. Okay, make sure the culture of presentation is going down to every level of your organization, because that's the key. Okay, and this week on my Instagram live, I want to speak to you about what you need to do, okay, on your journey to QNet is very dependent on what you want. All right, and this is where people don't understand, because there's an overwhelming of messaging coming from all your uplines, coming from the V, all right, Dato Sri Vijay Japa, about this being a journey of entrepreneurship, okay? And this journey requires you to understand first, what do you want? All right, because you bought a product, congratulations. Whether you bought a trip saver, buy this cheap pendant, a beautiful watch, Home Pure, Air Pure, all right, jewelry, some of our amazing products, okay, that we have on qnet.net. And you have a tracking center, all right, okay, your IR ship, which is now qualified because you purchased the product, and you start your journey. Now you have left, you have right. And you know this, okay? Very simple, moron-proof comp plan by QNet. The minute you either refer people on your left and right, accumulating to 3,000 BV, all right, on the left and 3,000 BV on the right, you get paid. Whether you get paid as a bronze, silver, gold, sapphire, platinum, diamond, blue diamond, that would decide your step commission starting from 200 all the way to 325, I believe. All right. Now, the bottom line is you started this journey and you were referred by somebody. And the possibility is that you were referred by somebody close to you, not a complete stranger, because you belong to somebody's hot zone. All right. And you signed up. And no amount of prep, training, videos you watch can truly prepare you for this journey, because this journey is something that requires you to experience it. It's not like a journey that we can show you every step in detail. All right. And yes, I'm just getting comfortable, guys. All right. And yes, there's a lot of training material on VTube, a lot of training material provided by your uplines to prepare you for this journey. All right. And to teach you how to do a presentation, to teach you how to handle the potential rejections or the tough questions your prospects are going to ask you. And sometimes they can be the people closest to you, your brother, your sister, your best friend. They'll still ask questions because you are asking them to put up their credit card or e-cards or cash, all right, to basically buy a product from QNet. And if they're only there for the product, then that's different, because then you don't have the responsibility of building them up into a networker, which I believe even if they buy a product, they should become a networker, all right, to benefit more from what QNet is offering. So you start your journey, and everyone has this $1 million question, all right? What kind of commitment is required? What price do I have to pay? I spoke about it, I think, last Instagram, about Arun George module about paying the price. And this completely depends on what you want. All right? And that's the $1 million question you have to answer. What do you want from this business? Now, when you signed up, did you immediately think that, oh my God, this is the answer to all my problems? I don't care. I will do whatever it takes. I want to be one of the millionaires in QNet. All right? And that thought process now requires you, if you want to be a millionaire in QNet, if you want to make, 20, 30, 40,000 US dollars a week, which a lot of people are making today in QNet, but it requires the highest level of commitment. It requires you to have a different mindset, a different discipline, a different commitment, all right? And you need to understand this, that if you are here with the intent of becoming a max out king or queen, all right, in the next 12, 24, 36 months, then the commitment required is hardcore, guys. Now, you take me, for example. I signed up when I was 22 years old, just out of law school, worked for Dato Sri Vijay for a while, all right, and then he inspired me so much. Every time I listened to him speak, I said, why the hell am I working? I should be an entrepreneur and start becoming an IR and start my journey to make some serious money. But that required a high level of commitment. And in anything you do in life, the level of work, the level of commitment, the number of hours that you have to put into your journey is very dependent on what you want, all right? What you really want. Even the kids watching me right now, if you want to be the top student in your school, your class, your university, all right, then you have to pay a bigger price. It's simple logic. The challenge is in network marketing is that people do not connect what they want to what they have to do. It's easy to want something, all right? I think everyone at some point of their life dreams about becoming a US dollar millionaire, dreams about buying anything and everything. And today, social media, YouTube, I watch a lot of YouTube lately for research purposes. And I see the lifestyles of the rich and famous, the cameras follow them shopping, eating, buying their cars, tours of their house. And that implants the dream in so many people in and out of QNet. And I think everyone wants it. I don't think there's a single human being on the planet, if they're honest, who doesn't want financial freedom. All right? But why 98% of the world does not achieve financial freedom is because they want it, but they're not willing to pay the price to get it. They're not willing to put the hours. They're not willing to embrace the challenges, all right, and embrace the laughter from the world. And then these people ultimately dream something, they want something, but they never get it because they never start paying the price. Now, you are slightly different from general society, because if you look at general society, everyone is a dreamer, but they don't have the vehicle. They don't have that car which is going to take them to that dream. Now, you are different because you said yes to participating in the vehicle. You are already in QNet, all right? So QNet is a vehicle, a model, a modality that can clearly give you financial freedom. And there's enough proof that you can see all around the world, from the V partners, AVPs, V councils, they are financially free by their definition, and everyone's definition is different. Some people's definition is a private jet plane. Some people's definition is 10 Ferraris, different color. Some people's definition is having enough money to live life and never worry about money anymore, but not live like the Hollywood superstars and the R&B stars, the crazy ones. Okay? So the definition of financial freedom is yours, not mine. We cannot define it for you. We will tell you when your definition is too small. All right? You need to dream big. All right? Dream big or go home. And if the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. I've said this many times from Dexter Yeager. All right? And Dato Sri Vijay always tells on stage that this journey is something very personal. It is yours. Now the challenge is each one of you here right now on this Instagram live and those who are going to watch it on the grid, you know what you want. I don't think there is lack of clarity, all right, for the dreamers. Everyone knows what they want. You have your dream car, guys. I know, all right? You have your dream house. You know where you want to travel and take your family. You know what watch you want to own. You know what kind of lifestyle you want. You know how you want to treat your wife like a queen, your mother like a queen. You understand? You know this. You know, mothers and mom and dads, how much you want to provide for your children, education, stability. You know all this. Now here comes a challenge. You need to also know that in order to get that dream, no matter how big, no matter how small, all right, there is a price to pay. There is work. The funny thing is everyone wants something, but they're not willing to put in the hours. They're not willing to work. And that's funny to me. All right. To me, that's moronic. Moronism at the highest level. It's stupid that you ask for something, you want something, but then when it comes to paying the price, you don't want to pay the price. So this is a bit of an oxymoron, I want that, but I don't want to pay the price to get it. Then why want it? The biggest frustration in life, all right, is to want something so bad and not getting it. That's already frustrating. Now this is a new level of frustration where you want something, you know how to get it, but you don't get off your ass to do anything about it. And this is the greatest challenge faced in the industry of network marketing. That everyone finds their dream. Everyone wants to talk about the dream and make their dream chart and get a bigger fish tank, all right, and think big and grow big, but they don't pay the price. And then they come back after a few years and maybe somewhere accidentally you are interviewed on a TV and they said, "Sir, were you in the network marketing industry? How was it?" "Oh, it doesn't work. I was there for 4 years and I didn't achieve any dreams." And I see these negative videos on YouTube about people who fail in network marketing. It's so funny and stupid. Bring that guy or girl and I'll interview them. And I'll ask them how many presentations they did, how many hours they put in. Were they part-time, full-time? Were they really committed? All right, did they do presentation every single day without fail? And then you will find out the answer is no. They just had a dream and they hung around. All right, it's like you have a dream to get first class honors in your school degree, but you don't attend classes and you don't read a book and you don't attend any lectures. Isn't that stupidity? How the hell are you going to be first class honors? Think about it. And this is the frustration I face when I see people find their dream and then not do anything about it. It's funny, but it's also a reality of how stupid humans are. All right, so my message today is wake up. Don't be immature about it. All right, wake up and recognize the fact that there is a price to pay. How big of a price depends on how big your dream is. How painful the journey depends how fast you want that dream to become a reality. So you look at me today, financially free and gorgeous, all right, and sitting down here, enjoying life, traveling around the world first class, all right, being able to visit so many countries with my mentor, Dato Sri Vijay, buy anything I want, anytime. But it didn't fall from the sky, guys. There was no good luck alignment of the planets, as Dato Sri Vijay says. There was no special ring or special chain I used that gave me all this Asian belief, that gave me all this. It was old school hard work. It was starting my day as early as I could, working damn hard throughout the day, facing rejections, training people, handling objections, handling frustration and challenges in the network. On top of that, handling the challenges that came from the outside world, all right, and almost giving up so many times, all right. Sleeping in my car, all right, spending 2 hours a night sleeping and jumping out of bed. And I always have this theory. You want to know whether you're willing to pay the price? I'll tell you a story. In Malaysia, we used to go all around, and I used to do closing for all groups everywhere in Malaysia. I used to drive like a maniac. Actually, now I don't like driving. I like to be driven, but I don't like driving anymore because I drove so much like a crazy maniac in the early days when I was building the network. All right, I remember Dato Sri and I used to drive around Malaysia for meetings non-stop. Okay, and the true test of commitment, the true test of willing to pay the price is when you finish like 20 meetings, normal 20 meetings a day, come back home, change, shower, then change, sorry. Come back home, take off your clothes, shower, change, all right, hot cup of Milo. I don't know whether you know Milo. Milo is an Asian drink, I believe. I don't know whether it's global, all right. It's a chocolate malty drink which we all grew up drinking. I'm sure it's full of sugar. Don't tell Dato Sri, but I still enjoy Milo once in a while now. All right, and I sit down, and you on the TV, sip your Milo, showered, wearing your sleeping clothes which are loose and relaxed. Okay, and then I get a call. Right, Patman, I got 20 people. Just finishing presentation. I need you to do closing. These are hot people. And then you have to get up, dress up into formal clothing, which I hate. Get into your car, drive for maybe 15 kilometers, all right, to a place in the middle of nowhere. Jump in front of these 20 people, all right. You haven't slept for days, and you go like, unbelievable, let's do it. All right, let me tell you why great, blah, 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 blah. And hope some people say yes, and maybe all will say no. And at that point, sipping your Milo after your shower and your day is over. This is like 1 a.m., guys. And you dress up and you go. Regardless how many people say yes, regardless how many people say no, you pay the price. All right? And this is what I don't understand about the new generation of networkers. You guys, all right? Max out is not going to fall on your lap. This is hard work. I know sometimes network marketing is projected as one of the most beautiful journeys in life. It is. Today, when I look back at the price I paid, I laugh, I smile. I remember we slept in the car, all right? We forgot to eat lunch, dinner, the late night meeting, driving for 4. I remember I drove for 4 hours. And in Malaysia, driving for 4 hours is unbelievable. I drove to 4 hours to a small town in the middle of nowhere, thinking that the guy who organized it said 100 people were coming, and 100 was a big crowd back then. And I reached there to the location. The guy who organized the presentation was not there. Nobody came. All right? Total burnout. And we drove back for 4 hours. And we have done all this. All right? And this is the price you pay. And you guys watching today on Instagram Live, you got to decide, all right, whether you're willing to pay the price or not. Why waste time dreaming? The dreams are not going to convert into a reality like that. There's a price to pay. But this is a God-written rule that anything amazing, anything beautiful, anything worth achieving requires great sacrifice. And this is where you guys have to make that decision. So dream big. Yes, I'm proud of you. But don't stop after dreaming. You got to start paying the price. You got to do whatever it takes if you're really serious about that dream. And paying that price is something that I don't think will ever be something you can laugh at until you achieve max out. Everyone you see on videos, they all talk about their financial freedom. But I bet you when they were paying the price, it was painful. And that pain is necessary. It was painful for me when the first negative media hit me in Malaysia, 2001. It was painful for drive to 4 hours and 0 people turned up. It's painful when my most committed downlines quit. It was painful, all right, Magesh, I said your name. It's painful, all right, when you don't hit your TAT that week, all right, and stuff like that, guys, all right. And I'm telling you, that pain is not beautiful when you experience it. Okay, you ask any mother, all right, to all the mothers there, I love you so much, all right. You ask any mother, delivering a child is the most painful experience ever. And then when the baby is in their hand, it becomes beautiful. And they forget that pain. It does not mean they did not experience that pain. And if they think back to delivery, the pain is unbelievable. But when they look at the baby, which is their dream, it's beautiful. So don't avoid the hard work. Don't look for shortcuts. Don't pray that your journey will be painless. It's not going to be. Now, I don't want to paint a negative picture, but I want to tell you the reality. You are asking for financial freedom. Pay the price. Go through it. You listen to Arun, Adli, Sati, David whenever they speak on stage. All right? They all talk about how beautiful life is today, but when you hear their stories of what they had to go through, it was unbelievable. When I hear Dato Sri Vijay, all right, tell me his story of building this company, this organization, what he had to go through, the challenges, the rejection, all right, it is unbelievable. Today he has a beautiful life, but it doesn't mean he did not pay the price. So if you're brand new and you signed up, and for some reason, your uplines, your system, your mentor, your whoever is trying to project that this is a painless journey and it's easy. No, it's not. All right? It is a tough journey to max out. The question is it worth it? 1,000,000% worth it. Because you are achieving something that only 2 or 3% of society achieves. All right? And this requires you to pay the price. And paying the price is something that you must embrace. Don't resist it. However, lack of sleep, no matter how many rejections you have achieved, I'm telling you, if you don't quit, you will make it. Whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, doesn't matter. Is it worth it? Yes. Even if it takes 10 years to achieve financial freedom, is it worth it? 1,000,000% is worth it. Think about it. If you work in a job for 10 years, you will still be broke. But if you pay the price and work harder than you ever worked before, all right, and embrace the pain, and then after 10 years, you become financially free, is it worth it? Yes, it is. It's better than any other concept on the planet. Yes, there's some people who make it in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I've heard people who achieve financial freedom in 2-3 years. Guys, all right? And I know that. It exists today in QNet. But if you really sit down and talk to these people, they paid the price. They work like maniacs. They did more presentations than any other human being. They did not sleep. They put their normal life on pause and committed 100% to building their business with QNet. And then they achieve financial freedom. And I want you to understand this. All right? There is a price to pay. Pay the price. All right? No matter how great the challenge is, no matter how many rejections you face, if you remain consistent, if you remain switched on, you are going to start making money. Now, I know we always talk about max out, but let's not only talk about max out. Let's talk about $250 US a week. That's $1,000 a month. All right? That's enough immediately to add value to your lifestyle in a small level. Let's talk about $1,000 US a week. That's $4,000 US a month, which is more than all of you, your salaries monthly currently. I'm very sure of that, $4,000 US a month. With $4,000 US a month from your networking business, QNet, your lifestyle starts to improve. Now, let's say you work harder. And what is $1,000 a week? $1,000 a week is 12 UVs on the left, 12 UVs on the right. Are you kidding me? You can do it in your sleep, especially if you're promoting 3,000 BV, 5,000 BV, 7,000 BV. It's a no-brainer. Even if you're promoting 1,000 BV, that's 12 sign-ups on the left, 12 sign-ups on the right, and you make 1,000 US a week. Some of you, all right, are not making 1,000 US a month in your salary right now. All right? It's okay, guys, to be proud of your $1,000 check. A $2,000 check a week means 8,000 a month, which is higher than most general managers in any part of the world, guys. All right? 8,000 a month will drastically change your lifestyle. So take baby steps. Focus on 250 a week, 500 a week, 1,000 a week, 2,000 a week. And if you keep building consistently and embrace this journey and be committed, all right, no matter what you do, and stay consistent, let's say you achieve $5,000 a week. Let's not talk about max out for today. Let's talk about 5,000 a week. That's 20,000 US a month. It is freaking unbelievable, guys. 20,000 US a month will completely change your life. No matter who you are, where you live, I don't care. Whether you are in Europe or in India or in Africa, all right, somewhere in the Middle East, somewhere in Central Asia, 20,000 US a month will take your life from here to here. I'm very, very sure, guys. Can you see my muscle? Yes. All right? You understand? And I'm telling you guys, all right? But you need to understand it requires work. All right? And as long as you are in QNet, then do the work. Don't linger. Don't hang around. Don't dream and then just keep dreaming. Right? Dream plus work, then it becomes reality. So pay the price. Right? Whether it's presentation, whether it's overcoming challenges, whether it's attending your system to learn more, whether it's power of association. Now think about it. If you don't do this, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What is your fallback plan? What is your backup plan? Stay in your job? And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting down your job. But where is that going to take you after 10 years? What are you going to be? Senior manager? You'll be damn lucky if you earn 2,000 a month. All right? And in today's world, forget about it. So this is it. You're already in. Then don't waste this opportunity. Don't switch off before you switch on. Don't waste it. You have it, your tracking center. As long as your tracking center is alive, renewed, qualified, that tracking center will allow you to earn 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 a week, whatever you decide. But don't waste it. You're already in. Give it a serious shot. Pay the price, do the work. So what if some morons laugh at you? They're not paying your bills. So what if some family members say, oh, you are in QNet. So what? They're not paying your bills. You think they'll be there for you when you're broke? Try borrowing 10,000 US from any of these people who laugh at you. And they will say, I'm sorry, tough time. No, I can't give you. So why let them get into your head? Ask them to fly a kite. And if you're making money from QNet, buy them the kite and then tell them to fly it. I used to say this in the early days. Buy them a kite and tell them to go fly it. Guys, if you are in QNet, which I assume you are because you're on my Instagram live, then give it a serious shot. All right? Put 100% in. Whether part-time, full-time, doesn't matter. All right? Do the work. And I promise you the results will come. All right? No matter what size results come, doesn't matter. Results simply proves that the work you put in, all right, has produced results. And that's what you need to do. Okay? So, pay the price happily. And one day, all right, whether it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years time, you may be doing your own Instagram live and telling them about the price you paid to get where you are. Whether it's 5,000 a week, 2,000 a week, that's more than most people earn in a month, guys. All right? And if max out is your ultimate goal, then push yourself all the way to max out. Right? Because the people maxing out today are not superheroes. You understand? They don't have special powers like snap their finger and everyone signs up. No. They're just like you and me. Alright? They just do the work. Do the work, guys. Pay the price. Be consistent. Never switch off. That's my secret of success. That's what Dato Sri Vijay told me. If you don't quit, Patman, you will make it. Making it is guaranteed. Alright? Okay? But quitting or not quitting, that's your decision, Patman. And I thank Dato Sri Vijay for that statement. Patman, if you don't quit, you will make it. So I'm telling all of you on my Instagram live, the secret to success is don't quit. And you will make it. I love you guys. See you on my Wednesday message and see you at VCon 6, 7, 8 September. It's going to blow your mind. I love you guys so much.